And you do that really like high Mariah Carey note thing, which is really creepy. So you must have thought you were good at some point. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to another episode of Almost Rich, Almost Famous, Almost Daily.
Happy Monday. Do you have any more hidden talents for me? Because nothing made me happier than watching your Instagram of you doing things that I didn't know you could do.
Yeah.
Just like on a random, day at 11 a.m.
So for those people who don't know what we're talking about, I don't know, it was someday last week, there was all of that discussion in the news about Washington, D.C. becoming the 51st state.
Mhm.
And I have no idea why. The first thing my brain went to was that is going to screw up my state song. Like, I know, so this is really weird. And I didn't even know it was cool until I posted that. And everyone was like, oh my God, how did you do that?
So impressive.
I can recite every state. And I was concerned because I was like, well, where am I going to put Washington, D.C. in if I have to add another state? Like, it really screwed me up. And that's why I posted this video of me doing all the states.
Do you want to do it for us one more time here? Perform.
I mean, I can.
Twist your arm. Do it.
Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming, and Washington, D.C.
I really wouldn't call it a song. It was like just you're talking really fast. You're talking faster than I ever have in my life, which is a lot. The memory, the articulation, it's very impressive. That is a very good hidden talent. I can't believe you've been hiding it from me for all these years.
I know. Well, I'm happy to show it to you in the world all at the same time. I feel like really recognized. So thank you.
Yeah, you certainly are. And I like where you put Washington, D.C. I feel like it fits nicely right on the end.
It's just at the end. No one knows where it actually should go. So just add it in at the end.
Slide it right in there.
Wait,
so it brings me to think about some of my like weird hidden talents. So, I mean, most of them I learned in school, probably like you learning that song. Yeah. So in my like English class, when we're learning propositions, well, I've got a great way to know what all words are propositions. And I'm not even going to ask you for me to perform. I'm just going to go.
I was just going to say, would you like to perform? But I had a feeling you'd be into it.
Here it is. With, on, for, after, at, by, in, against, instead of, near, between, to, walk, from, under, down, below, through, over, up, according to, abroad, across, beyond, about, before, behind, within, without, amongst, around, in, midst, above, toward, notwithstanding, into, of. All the propositions. Wait, what is that song actually? What's that tune? I like forget.
Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle, that's it. We have the one too, I think it's the verbs, like all the tenses of verbs. Have, has, had, do, does, did, being, be, then, am, is, are, was, were, can, could, shall, should, will, would, may, might, must. That was Jingle Bells.
That's Jingle. So did that, like, I guess that actually would help you, like in English class, like, because when you're learning prepositions, like those get confused with like all the other things. That actually makes a ton of sense.
In some people learn great that way and some people don't. For me, I mean, I end up being in all the advanced classes for English because I'd be taking my test like, oh yeah, preposition.
Hated you because you were totally doing it out loud. I know you are.
I was so weird. So then it became a thing for me. I was like, all right, well, clearly I'm really good at memorizing things when they're put into song form. So then like history, didn't really like history class. So when I had to learn like the Declaration of Independence, is that what it is called?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
People in order to form a more perfect union. Like I made a song because that was the only way I was going to remember it.
Wait, can I tell you something and tell everyone? Like there will be times where you'll just start singing that like song. And I didn't know you made it up. I thought it was one of those you learned it in school, but you made it up and you do that really like high Mariah Carey note thing, which is really creepy. So you must have thought you were good at some point. I'm confused.
I feel like I still gotta do that.
Can you do that one more? Just do the beginning one more time.
We the people in order to form now I'm laughing too hard. I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, because we had to, as part of our test, we had to rewrite it. And I'm like, I'm never going to memorize all this unless it's in song form.
Well,
So I just did.
I think that goes back to like, you'll hear songs that you knew 25 years ago that'll like pop up and every single word.
Like the fact that you still know all the states in that
Yeah.
order, and I still know a weird proposition song to Yankee Doodle, like it sticks.
Well,
It's like how like the final rap battle scene of 8 Mile sticks with me. Like there's just certain lyrics you're never gonna
yes,
forget.
it's so true. It's totally songs. I have one more that I don't know if I've ever told you. I know the Greek alphabet. My
Wait,
sister tried to tell me that this was not a talent because anyone in a sorority knows this song, but I told her there's not a big percentage of people in sorority. So, are you ready?
I don't even know what it is. What is it?
Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, epsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega.
You just like
Yeah.
spoke Japanese. Well, it's Greek, but I literally was like, what is she even saying? I like it though.
Thank
See,
you.
I did not know that.
I'll teach you one time. Shout out to all my pi phis out there.
There you go. There you go. Okay, so we know that there's got to be a lot of other crazy hidden talents. Probably not as cool as ours, but we want to know them. And if you want to perform them, great. But just put them in the comment section. We think it's cool enough. We might have to ask you for a video because that's more enjoyable than just reading about hidden talents.
Well, do you want to show everyone? I mean, I think we have like bar tricks. Like there are like those things you do, like you'll like Irish dance, those like hoes back in the day who would be like, oh, I can tie a cherry stem with my tongue. Let me show you. There was one girl in college, by the way, now that I'm thinking about this, totally out of the blue. I was sitting there with Sunny, and Sunny was like big time back in the day, in college.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And this girl was on one side of him in the middle, and then me over here. And she taps him on the shoulder and she goes, watch this. You can watch this pop can disappear in my mouth. The bitch put the entire can into her mouth. That's her hidden talent.
What was the other one? You could like unwrap a Starburst, just like put the whole thing in your mouth and you can like undo it. And then like you eat it and you just pull out the wrapper. I feel like it's not that hard, but again, it's just like a whole move to do.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. I bet I could do that. Like that one doesn't seem that hard. Let's try that later.
Yeah. Perfect. I think I've got some candy around this place.
Perfect.
But also, okay, so we want to know about your hidden talents. So I hope you guys watch until the end of this video so that we want to see them and put them in the comment section. But also make sure you watch our next Almost Rich, Almost Famous, Almost Daily, because Bets and I have a big announcement coming. I cannot wait. Much cooler than our hidden talents.
I don't know. I think it's pretty equal, but stay tuned. Coming soon.
Cheers.
Cheers.